Alright, welcome back, and we have finished the Learn This box at the previous part of the show, and now we'll move on to the exercise number 3, and it is an exercise to let us to practice about the past simple and present perfect. So let's do it with me, alright? So if you want to do it, you can pause right now and do it by yourself, or you can, if you don't know, do with me, but do not copy. Alright, do not copy. If you do that, you hurt yourself. Alright, you hurt yourself, you are killing yourself. Yes, if you want to learn, just do the right thing. Do the right thing. Alright, don't do it, don't kill yourself. Alright, so complete the Wave magazine's interview with Adam Harvey, a 16-year-old kayak surfing champion. Use the past simple or present perfect. Then listen and check. Alright, so we have to fill in by ourselves. Then we will play the tape for play the audio for checking. Alright, so let's do right now. Let's start. Begin with number 1. When blah 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 you blah 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 start kayaking, kayak surfing. So they gave us the word start for clue. So the Wave magazine. Oh, okay. So maybe I will call Wave magazine as it. Alright. So so they asked us. So the Wave magazine asked us, ask Adam, when you start kayak surfing. Let's call it like that because we haven't found the answer yet. So that magazine want to ask Adam for a specific time. Alright? So when we talk about a specific time, we will use past simple. So past simple right over here because it is a question. So form it correctly. It will be, when did you start kayak surfing? When did you start? Just do it. Maybe I am correct, maybe I am wrong because I am doing the exercise. So maybe I'm correct, maybe I'm wrong. So don't trust me. When did you start kayak surfing? Alright, number 2. Okay, 10 years ago it is the answer. So we have known for the specific time. I blah 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 kayak a few times with my family. Later, my brother blah 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 me to a beach, and we went kayaking in the waves. I blah 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 a fan since that day. Alright, so let's do with number 2. 10 years ago, alright, I blah 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 kayaking a few times with my family. So it talks about an action that happened in the past, an event that happened in the past. Alright, so we'll use past simple right now. Easily done. Past simple with I went kayaking a few times with my family. Kayaking, I went kayaking. And the next one, I'm pretty sure it is past simple either. Later, my brother blah 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 me to the beach, and we went kayaking in the waves. So my brother, so it is another action in the past. So my brother took me to kayak, went kayaking in the waves. Alright, I blah 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 a fan since that day. Alright, so we can see that the word since is appeared in the sentence. So since we'll use present perfect. Yes, we'll use present perfect because we have the word since right over there. So we have plus verb 3, and the verb they gave us, it is be. We'll form it into verb 3. It is have been. So I have been a fan since that day. Alright, I have been. Or you can write it shortly. You can write like this. I have been. Alright, but in the answer I will write like this, so that you could know. Number 5. Let's read next. Most people, blah blah blah, of kayak surfing, they give us a word not here. What is it? So most people not here of kayak surfing. So it is about in the past. Yes, it is in the past, but it is a connection to the present. Do you guys see that? It has a connection to the present. They still not know. They still not know kayak surfing is it. They still not know kayak surfing. So in the past, and in the past they still not know. In the present still. Alright, so they still not know from the past through the present. So it has a connection. So we will use present perfect. Most people have not heard. Sorry. Most people have not heard of kayak surfing. What is it? Alright. So it has a connection with present. Have not heard. Or you can write haven't heard for the space. Alright. Number 6. It is like surfing, but you are in a kayak. Not on the board. The sport, blah blah blah, a lot of more popular in the past few years. So, in the past few years, alright. So, they gave us the word become. A lot more popular in the past few years. So, it still has a connection with the present. So, in the past few years, yes, it is now being known a lot. It is now being known a lot. So, in the past, through present, they now know a little bit, but not too much. They know a little bit about it, so they know it. So we will use present perfect for that blank because it has a connection with the present. So the sport has become a lot of more popular in the past few years. Has become. Let's take a look for number 7. Blah blah blah, you blah blah blah, much success in the sport. Alright, so they have two spaces, and the question mark is at the end of the question, at a sentence. So we'll put pretty sure this is about the interrogative. And let's say blah blah blah, you blah blah blah, much success in the sport. So it is talking about an experience that, okay, so if we don't know, because it is a question, please read the next sentence. Yes, I blah 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 several medals so far, including the Junior World Championship. So they gave us the word win at the blank number 8. So several medals so far. So in the past, he did win it, but he didn't know for the specific time. He cannot decide the specific time in the past. So he knew that in the past he had won a lot of gold medals about that, but he didn't know when. At an exact time, he didn't know, but he know that it was in the past. So number 7, it is a question to the answer to number 8. So number 7 and number 8 has a connection. So we'll use present perfect. Alright, we'll be right back to fill in the answers.